Hi Karl.
Hello.
Thank you very much for coming in today. And you're going to have something quite one of our more unusual therapies, or unknown. You never heard of it?
No.
Okay, Quntum Touch.
Yeah.
And Steve Coomber is going to be administering it. And what do you know about that already?
I don't know anything, to be honest.
Absolutely
I've
nothing.
had lots of different alternative treatments over the years,
Yeah.
so I'm quite open to the weird and wonderful world of holistic treatments. But no, I've never come across it at all, and I've no idea.
Well, you're a brave man.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling yourself right now? Just like to.
Pretty tired today.
Yeah.
I've had a pretty stressful week. So yeah, feeling pretty wiped out this weekend.
Are there any sort of health issues then, apart from the tired?
I suffer with chronic fatigue syndrome,
Really?
so
Right.
I am tired quite a lot of the time generally, although I'm on Chinese herbs, which are helping quite a lot with that.
Oh really?
Yeah, I saw your guy, John Brown.
Oh right,
Yeah,
okay,
so,
for John Brown, it's helping.
Yeah, it did. It really is. Yeah,
Oh,
it
good
is.
to hear that.
So so a bit fragile perhaps at the moment, but up for a new treatment.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Karl, and
All
we'll
right.
see you afterwards.
On the other side.
Yeah, on the other side. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, Karl, you've had Quntum Touch, and how was that?
Yeah, it was good. It was, as I say, it was very subtle.
Yeah.
But he made me much more aware of energetic blockages in my back that I wasn't.
Oh, really?
I hadn't been aware of before. Because the back is quite difficult to kind of get at, and I'm aware that I've got a bad back on a physical level.
Yeah.
But he was much more getting into the energy and the emotion behind that.
Really?
So that was very good. And there's a lot of heat and a lot of movement. And I feel a lot brighter than I did when I went in.
So it's made an effect?
Yeah, it has had an effect. I feel tired, but in a kind of... I think I was fighting tiredness before I came in today,
Yes.
and now I'm just like, actually, I think I'll just go home and have a nice little kip. And
Yeah.
that'll feel quite nice.
That's interesting, because,
But yeah, it was... I've had bad back for years, and the thing that I found interesting about that was I usually suffer with pain on this side, but actually he was doing much more work on the other side of my body. It's like he's made me more aware that actually just because you're experiencing pain in one area of your body doesn't mean that that's where the root of the problem is, and often it's not there at all.
Yeah.
It was
So it
good.
sort of expanded your awareness.
It's expanded my awareness, and generally in my back I feel that it's been sort of loosened up, and there's a bit more sort of movement for sort of energetically to process whatever was sort of stuck there. So
Would you recommend people try it? Or?
yeah, I would. I mean, I think it's probably best for people who have an understanding already that they are an energetic being as well as a physical being.
Right.
Because
Otherwise, they're going to kind of bounce off it.
Perhaps. It is. It's quite a subtle, and from one perspective, it doesn't look like he's doing very much, but then on an energetic level, there is a lot going on.
Yeah.
So I mean, give it a try. I mean, there's so many different treatments to choose from, aren't there? So but I mean, I didn't have any real expectation because I hadn't even heard of it before, and all I knew was what your receptionist had said, which was that it's quite a subtle treatment.
Yeah. Did I talk about it? Maybe I did talk to somebody about it.
It might have been you, or
I was passed over for a brief moment.
Yes, that may have been you.
Yes. Because I remember being somewhat challenged to describe it because it is subtle, and it's about sort of. Did he talk about getting up? How you stand up as well?
Yeah, you start the session standing up, and he just sort of very gentle touched various parts of the body, just really to see whether things are in alignment, which again was quite interesting for me because I wasn't aware that one hip's a bit higher than the other and one shoulder's a bit higher than the other and stuff. So again, that's good to take that knowledge away with you, because then if you're doing yoga or if you're going to an osteopath additionally or whatever, or just doing stretches at home, you can just become a bit more aware, of your posture.
Yeah.
And he's a great guy. He was, I felt very
Steve.
Steve. I felt very relaxed. He did a lovely little sort of guided meditation at the end, which felt really, really good. And as I say, I was feeling a bit down when I came in and a bit, well, more than a bit lethargic. And although I'm tired now, I feel a lot brighter than I did when I came in. So,
Excellent.
That works for me.
Brilliant. So, do you think you might come back and pay for a treatment, or it's a big question? 94,000.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would actually, because he's such a nice guy to get on with.
Yeah.
And I think the thing with a treatment like Quntum Touch is it's probably still working now, even though the treatment is finished.
Actually, that's what I found. I found it several days.
Yeah, so I'm sort of anticipating that over the next couple of days, that what he's sort of triggered will continue to go through. So in a way, I'll probably be in a better position to say, whether I would go back again, after the weekend or whatever. But I mean, it's always good to have a bit of TLC, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Anyway, so, whichever treatment you decide to go for is always good. So.
Thank you. Yeah.